This is going to be a COMC video. I'm just going to show you how to go in and do some inventory maintenance and a little pruning and gardening to keep things fresh, keep things moving, so preventing your inventory from going stale and things that you've had for a long time that haven't sold. So you just want to keep that money moving so you can find more stuff to buy and sell. And if you go to my dashboard here, you'll see that I have a total asking price of $14,000. So I don't want a lot of that asking price just to be like cards that are sitting there for over a year and nobody's buying them. They're just sitting there, and I'd rather update the prices, move the cards to the top of the list in terms of if someone's browsing and you're going here to browse and you're looking at sports cards, baseball, and then it opens up here and you go to recently added, and you're looking at recently added cards. Here, if I'm going through my inventory and updating the prices, my cards are going to be showing up here so people can see them, and I can get more eyeballs on the stuff. So let's go to the inventory manager, and then you go to acquired long ago. So that's going to put the cards at the top that I've had for the longest time. So this card I've had since June of 2021. So I've had this card for a year and a half, and it's not selling. So I'm just gonna I could price these individually, or maybe I could just go and do a promotion and only apply it to the oldest cards that I've had. So some of these cards that I've had since September 21, October 21, all these cards that I've had for over a year. Now some of these are marked not for sale, but maybe I can go to items just for sale and then price them out individually here. I could do that and knock them down like 10 cents or whatever and go through all of them that way. But another way I could do is to go to manage promotions and do not a port sale, because that's selling everything I own, but this is just a sale that'll put like a discount and everything. So let's go to sale here and go to continue and choose the listing date. You leave that blank, it'll just start right away. Choose the duration, you go the max, because you're going to pay the same whether it's 1 day or 11 days. So you just want to do 11 days, you'll get more sales out of it. Base discount 5% off, that's fine. You could do 10% maybe. And import, no, we don't want to import anything from a previous sale, but we're just going to want to customize this somehow so that not everything is okay. So here on top, highest price. Okay, I'm going to go to acquired long ago. So see, there's that same Alex Rodriguez that we were just looking at. So these are the cards that I've had forever, and I'm just going to move. These are showing up 3 by 3, so we don't want to do that. That's going to take forever. Oh, it's items for page 3. So let me go to 100 items per page. So now we've got 100 items. These are the oldest 100 items. So I don't mind about having all of these items for sale. And I think if I go to my dashboard, items for sale, I have 1,253 for sale. So let's just look at how far back I want to go. I'm going to go back to my inventory manager in a separate window and look at acquired long ago. And how many are on a page here? There's 100 on a page. So the first page takes us back, it's still over a year old. Second page is still over a year old. I'm doing this here because this is telling me when the cards were added, whereas when I'm setting up the sale here, it's not telling me when the cards were added. So I just want to figure out how far back I go. So 2 pages, let's see, 3 pages. Yeah, 3 pages, this is all still, okay, so at the bottom of the 3rd page it's getting to where it's just past a year old. So maybe let's just go all the way up to 6 months. And then I'll just put everything that's 6 months or older on sale. So that's gonna take me to, let's say July. So I wanna see how far, so that's page 5, so maybe page 6 here. Page 6, we're still in June, let's go to page 7. Page 7, we're up to July. And then page 8. Page 8, we're still in July. So this full page, almost 100 of this full page from 7 to 8, 100 items were all added around on the same day, pretty much. That was a big batch that I sent in, and we're still on the same day, 7/13. Okay, now we're finally to August, so that's page 9. So that's the end of July. So it'll be August, September, October, November, December. That's 5 months. So let me stop on page 8. So now I'm going to go back to the sale. Page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that stops at Dwight Gooden. I go back to the inventory manager on page 8. Oh, you know what? This is saying all, and I forgot to just put sale. So I need to go to for sale and figure out how many pages that goes. So if I go to 8 here, okay, there's the Dwight Gooden there, and we're past August, so I don't want to go all the way to 8. Let's look at 7. Okay, 7's good. So I can, some of these I don't want to put on the sale discount because, you know, maybe I haven't had them that long, or they're just cards that, you know, I know they just kind of like sell eventually, like a Dwight Gooden rookie. I'm gonna like remove that from the sale discount. This Jordan card I'm gonna remove. But any of these random cards like this, I'm just gonna let them ride on the sale. This card I'm actually kind of making a play on. I feel like it's a cool card. I have a bunch of these. This one too. This Jordan 2 I have a bunch of. Maybe I'll just let that one ride. This one too, at some point I had a bunch of those. This Griffey's a cool card. This Jordan. I love these Provision cards. But yeah, I'll just let those go on sale. Let's just see what the sale can do, if it can really bring some money in. I'm just looking for, there's a Dick Allen rookie, Dante Culpepper auto. I'm just looking for any cards that I might want to be like, whoa, I don't want to have that on the sale. I mean, so far everything seems okay. All of these cards I'm okay with. Surprised this Mbappe didn't sell during the World Cup. A lot of these soccer, you're seeing a lot of these soccer cards. Diego Maradona here didn't sell. It was surprising. I think a lot of people maybe thought that the World Cup would sell more soccer cards. I definitely was one of them. Andrew Jones has been selling pretty well recently on eBay because of the Hall of Fame vote. Okay, so all of these are fine. And now I'm going to 9. So you remember I had like 1,200 for sale. So I'm gonna have to take some of these off manually, but not like every single one. But some of these cards I might not have like that much margin that I can really just have them going for sale, like 10% off, especially if it's a card that I just got. But I'm okay with letting some of these go just to get some fresh infusion in. And I'm just skimming quickly to see if there's anything that I don't want to mark down at 10%. But for the most part, I'm just letting everything go here. Everything's gonna be 10% off. And there's a Henrik Stenson auto. It's a Randy Moss, cool, that's a cool card. I just sold one of these recently, one of these inauguration Karl Anthony Towns. Okay, so these are cards that I've, not had that long, so if there was a way to like just bulk not have these cards on the sale, but I would have to do them individually, go to change it from sale discount to 0. So I'm just gonna leave those, and I have a couple pages left to get to 1200, so now that I'm getting to cards that I really only recently purchased, I'm going to probably take any of the bigger cards off of the discount. Time consuming, but I feel like it's a good practice to, like I said at the beginning of the video, hygiene, maintenance, gardening, keeping your stuff fresh, and going through your inventory once in a while and updating your prices, and if stuff's been sitting around for a while, just maybe move the price down a little bit and see if you can get rid of some of that old stuff. And a lot of the best deals that I buy, the best flips that I make is like I just got something at a great price or whatever, and then I sell it like the same day or sell it the next day or something. So that's the best thing to be doing. It's not to be having stuff on here for like a year and stuff like that. So I don't, maybe you just consider those things are stuff you probably shouldn't have bought really probably in the first place if they're gonna sit there for a year. So just like, kind of try to push those sales out and move on. Okay, so that's it, we're done. Save changes and continue. You can approve the promotion here, so we can just look it over. It's 10% off on everything other than the cards that I selected not to have that 10%. All the ones that we just went through and removed the discount from. So I have 1,200 in my account. Whatever they're gonna take, because of the sale, COMC is gonna take the regular 5% plus 1% of the original asking price. That's the fee that they take for the promotion, and then it costs $1 for me to run this sale. So COMC is gonna take $1. So whether you run it for a day or 11 days, it's $1. So I'm running it 11 days. So that's it. Everything looks good. I could go through and check if I wanted to, and make sure whatever I could do here, everything's broken down by categories. I'm gonna hit approve, and there you go. That's all done. So that's it. I realize this video probably went a little long. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for watching. Be well. I'll see you guys next time.